9 strange things you didn't know about planet Earth. Water world. The Earth constitutes about 70% water and 30% land. The largest water body is the Pacific Ocean, but how much do we know about the water world? The fact that we know more about outer space and almost nothing about the ocean is enough to understand that we yet have to discover a lot underwater. To date, we have just discovered about 210,000 underwater species, which include fish, fungi, plants, and micro-life forms. The deepest point in the ocean is equal to 24.5 Empire State Buildings, which is around 35,623 feet. Dancing lights. If you ever get to see this spectacular sight, then consider yourself very lucky. The dancing lights, or as it is called aurora borealis in the northern hemisphere and aurora australis in the southern hemisphere, are bright lights that are due to collisions between electrically charged particles from the Sun and the Earth's atmosphere. When the particles collide with one another, they appear as dancing lights. Gravity shifts. The one thing that makes us stand on this planet is gravity. Gravity is constantly pulling down on us, but all gravity on Earth isn't distributed equally. An example is when you stand on the North and the South poles, you weigh 0.5% more than what you would weigh on the equator. Oxygen powerhouse. Amazon rainforests account for almost 20% of the Earth's oxygen, and the other rainforests in Central America, Africa, Southern Asia, and Australia are smaller than the Amazon combined. There are approximately 3.4 trillion trees worldwide, but due to global warming and deforestation, these numbers are decreasing. 24 hours or less. The amount of time Earth takes to rotate on its axis is 24 hours, or at least that is what it was before. But in reality, the actual amount of time it takes is slightly less than 24 hours, and the actual length of the day is 23 hours 56 minutes, and 4 seconds. In 2011, the earthquake that shook Japan increased the Earth's rotation, shortening the day by 2 seconds. The shape of the Earth. Contrary to popular belief, the Earth isn't round. It is more of an ellipsoid. That means it is slightly more rounded at the equator, which is almost a 20-mile bulge. Mountains rising almost 30,000 feet and ocean trenches diving over 36,000 feet further distort the shape of the Earth. Earth is a heat engine. Earth is a giant heat engine that traps the heat from the sun, and then heat is radiated as infrared where it is cold. An event where the sun could vanish will be catastrophic for the Earth, as all life would cease to exist. But the Earth's core is just as hot as the surface of the sun, that is 5,700 degrees Celsius. If the sun stopped shining, we could still harness energy from the Earth's core. Earth's companions. The Moon isn't the only companion of Earth. 2 other bodies are orbiting near Earth that are sometimes referred to as moons, though they are not strictly worthy of the title. Discovered in 1986, 3753 Cruinia is an asteroid that orbits the Sun. Since it takes the same amount of time to orbit the Sun as Earth, it looks as if Cruinia is following our planet. Space junk. Over the years, humans have successfully ventured into space more than 135 times. Every time a rocket was launched in the atmosphere, it would leave a trail of junk. It is estimated that there are as many as 370,000 pieces of space junk struck in the Earth's orbit.